and welcome to Morgan Moore. I am Morgan, if you haven't guessed that already, and today I am rolling out a new series here on my channel called Pit Stop. Now what Pit Stop is going to be is where I talk about recommendations that I have of places that I've been or will have gone, so you can check them out in the future when you go to these places. But yeah, that's it. Let's get into the video. Alright, today we're going to be talking about my top 5 must-see tourist attractions in Nashville, Tennessee. So, let's get into it. We're going to kick off with the Parthenon. Now, the Parthenon is located in Centennial Park and is a full-scale replica of the original in Athens, Greece. It was built in 1897, and you can find the statue of Athena, the Greek goddess of wisdom, courage, inspiration, civilization, law and justice, strategic warfare, mathematics, strength, strategy, and the arts, crafts, and skills. It does cost money to go look inside, but if you're like me, taking incredible pictures outside of the structure is just as good. Like I mentioned, the Parthenon is on a park, so if you want to go grab a hot dog or grab a picnic or something, I mean, that's cool too. My friend Kimmy and I walked around the pond over there for several hours, just talking and kind of catching the beautiful view. Moving to number 4 is the Gulch. Now, the Gulch is not the greatest for not spending a lot of money due to it being more high-end location. However, you can grab some great food and take some really cool pictures. A restaurant I recommend eating over here is a place to grab brunch-style food, and it's called Milk and Honey. It usually has a bit of a wait, but once you give them your number, you're free to walk around and check out things while you wait. There's also the Nashville Wings mural right there, and you can definitely go take a picture there, but usually, every time I went by, there's always a wait. Next on the list is number 3, 12 South. This is a popular street that houses some really cool shops, restaurants, and coffee and tea shops. But what I love about 12 South is the multitude of murals that offer some really cool photo ops. This is where you can find one of the locations for Frothy Monkey, which is a very popular coffee shop, which in my opinion is super overhyped, but it's still worth going to check out. You can also check out the Flower Truck, which is an old Volkswagen van that has been made into a corner flower shop, and it moves to different locations around Nashville all the time. Most of the time it can be found on 12 South, but I've also found it in other locations around. Number 2 is going to be a little further out from the downtown area, but is still well worth the drive or Uber. 21st Avenue is located between Vanderbilt University and Music Row. Here you can find a ton of great restaurants, hipster-style shops, and coffee. I highly suggest stopping by Revelator Coffee Company, Rev, Hey Rooster General Store, and I would tell you to go to the hippie store called Pangea, but I kind of found out it's permanently closed, and my heart broke. So, I'm sorry about that, guys. Last but not least, number 1 on the must-see list is, of course, downtown Nashville. Here you can find Broadway, which is the main street that houses the honky-tonks, or the juke joints, and also where you can catch all the live music that your heart desires. And even if you don't drink or don't really have a desire to do so, I still highly suggest checking out some of the rooftop bars and catching beautiful views of the city. Be sure to check out the rooftop bar on the Noel, which is a resort with a very aesthetically pleasing view, and Bobby, a resort that has a bus on the rooftop. Yep, you heard me right. Be sure to walk across the pedestrian bridge while you're at it, and if you're looking to spend a little extra money, I recommend taking a tour of the Ryman Auditorium, the Johnny Cash Museum, and although I didn't get to make it over there, the Country Music Hall of Fame. Now I do have an honorable mention, and that honorable mention is Music Row. Music Row, you do not have to spend any money whatsoever. All you have to do is take your car or your Uber or whatever you want to use to drive, and you drive down 2 one-way roads, and on both sides of you there are a ton of different recording studios. When I saw that the first day I was there, I was blown away because I always thought music studios were these very high-end corporate buildings, but no, all they are houses. That's literally what a recording studio is. So that was pretty cool, and I think you should go check that out. Those are my top 5 must-see tourist attractions in Nashville. If you go to any of these places and post pictures about it, like tag me or something. That'd be super cool. You want to do a hashtag? Let's start a hashtag. MNM pit stop. Hashtag it. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe while you're at it. I will see you all in the next video, but until then, remember that adventure is out there. All right, peace.